Another day is gone, Razor TV's on, turn it on and see the interview with me. You never have to stare, 'cause Razor TV's there. Catch it right online, and you'll be living fine.
He looks like Michael Jackson and sings quite like the king of pop. But beneath all that makeup, did you know MJ impersonator Kenny Wizz could have been the next big thing in athletics?
I knew what college I was going to go to. I knew what team I wanted to play for. I had this ambition, passion, and I still have it. I still have it. I still work out, and I'm still very athletic with everything, but I made that choice. I went ahead and took a chance on that, and I've been able to see the world, meet people I would have never met before, see cultures I would have never been able to afford to go and see on a vacation. I do not regret making this choice and staying with it.
And a right choice he made indeed. The Las Vegas resident counts Japan, Australia, among others, where he has performed before. And as with most performers, he shares his highlights and of course his not so glamorous lowlights.
I remember one time in Greece, I was doing a show, and they had, I'm used to working with fog machines and everything, but they had one that was shooting from up above, shooting the fog down, but it was a liquid fog machine, so sometimes it would drip the liquid onto the stage. So I remember doing the show, and I did the moonwalk, and I went to do a turn, and I just fell straight down onto the floor. The funny part was that show I had videotaped. So I was watching it, and the person that videotaped it was on the same level as the stage, but you saw the audience and the people, so you didn't see my feet, you just saw me from maybe my knees up. So I moonwalk, and I do the turn, and I disappear.
We're sure none of that happened at his performance in Singapore. Looking like the late king of pop must take quite some effort, and like most impersonators, it's a transformation that takes time.
My makeup will be laid out, and this is how I tell people, it's a transformation for me. So I sit down, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I just take that one last look at myself, and then I start to paint the makeup. Well, it takes 1 hour to do the makeup, but as I go through the motions and transition, I put on the foundation, I put on the powder, and I start doing the shadowing and contouring and things like that, and I see my face start to change. Well, as I see it start to change, my attitude starts to change as well. The character is coming and coming and coming. Well, by the end of that hour, when I have on the makeup and I put the wig on and everything, and I see the finished product, sometimes I laugh at myself. Because no, as long as I've been doing it, it still amuses me how I can take one last look at myself and then an hour later see somebody totally different.
In our next clip, Kenny talks about his thoughts on the king of pop. Also, catch him in action in our later clips.